We're back with John Dill waiting for the starter's signal. He was only .2 out of first place after the third run.
10-4.
John's dropping in off a big cornice, skiing over the left, and another nice small cliff jump, but really solid. Now, Dill knows that his strengths throughout the contest have been in technique and fluidity and control. He stepped it up a little bit by taking 2 big jumps up there, but his technique is really where he scores high, and it's going to be close. Kanarowski had a great run. Dill's showing some excellent skiing here.
Dill needs to score higher than 36 to pass Kanarowski. And he's done it, Kim. Dill is our new leader. But next up is Justin Patnote, and as Rob found out earlier, Patnote has his own theory about impressing the judges.
You've been around these things for a while. You think the judges love the air even though they took it out as a category?
Sure, this is about my 7th extreme skiing contest, and we took us a while to kind of get rid of and downplay the size of the air. It's really your takeoff and your form in the air, not the size of the air. But there's always a wow factor. The judges are always looking, you can't scare them with, small air. The big air scares them,
And that works well. Listen, have a good time with it.
There he goes. He said spin to win.
Spin to win. Justin's known for doing helicopters.
Patnote needs a 39.5 to take the lead.
Oh, and a beautiful helicopter off a little bit on the inside. Did you see how close he was to those rocks?
It looked very close. Let's see if we can see the slow-mo on this.
Here we see from behind, Justin makes a real nice helicopter, but over-rotates just a little bit, pulling him over to the right. From the other angle, we can see as Justin comes around, he spots his landing. If we could stop it right here, you can see he gets caught on his uphill ski, dragging him towards the rocks, but manages to stand up and pull it off and make a beautiful Super G turn out.
Looks like he's celebrating in the lower part of the bowl here, Kim. The judges have to love these kind of powerful turns.
Justin's so much fun to watch. Beautiful skier. And here Justin scores. 37.8 is his total, not good enough to take the lead. It's his control score, 6.0, that really hurt him.
Mr. Big Air himself, Curtis Worsfold, is next. He needs a 37.7 to take the lead, and that's well within his reach.
Worsfold is carrying a lot of speed into this buttress rock, and huge air gets a little bit in the back seat and is carrying a ton of speed down into this main bowl. Oh, look at that. Chaco hitting the tree, but again, gets lucky, pulls it out, and it seems to be back in control.
Here's the slow-mo on that, Kim.
You can see here that's some of the biggest air I've seen of the day. He's driving, trying to stay forward, but is a little bit in the back and bonks his head on his knee right there. That might have been why he had trouble when he got down to the tree. Again, a little bit of a compression, arms get back, but he does, brute strength, pull it forward. Now here you can see he knows he's going to hit the tree, throws him sideways, and just misses it.
He's not going to gain any points with the Sierra Club for that one.
No, and we'll see if he loses any points on control from the judges.
Here comes Curtis down to the bottom down here.
As we take a look at Curtis Worsfold's scores, 37.0 is not enough to take the lead from Dill. 5.6 control score is what killed him.
And here's our final men's score. John Dill takes this contest by only 0.6 over John Kanarowski and Curtis Worsfold. And look, the top 5 competitors are less than 2 points apart. This could have been anybody's contest. Here's our winner, John Dill.
Consistency, no mistakes throughout the contest to put him on top.
We got one more competitor, our combined champion, Chuck Patterson. His last ski run, he's heading toward the big rock.
This is the same line he snowboarded off, and boom, it looks like he landed in the same hole that he landed when he snowboarded.
Boy, but he's still strong, Kim. He's up and ripping. He looks like a Mack truck coming down the hill here on those 220s.
I think you're right, Chaco. Chuck has this is his 4th run on this hill, and watch this air. Tight body position, hands out in front. Nice landing, a little bit on the inside, which is good when you have nice soft snow. Good way to end the day for Chuck Patterson.
He's ripping toward the finish line here, and this really was Chuck's day, I'll tell you. He put together 4 incredible runs, snowboarding and skiing, and he deserves to be the combined champion. Here's the guy who tweaked his knee practicing for this contest. He comes in and just strengths his way out of this hole. I'll tell you, this guy is something else.
And there's Chuck receiving congratulations. You know, Chaco, it makes me appreciate how far the world of mountain sports has come in the last few years.
Yeah.
It's just great to see these skiers and snowboarders share the mountains. I think through this contest there's been a lot of mutual respect for each other's abilities.
And Chuck Patterson really personifies that, Kim. Here's his scores. Oh, the highest score of the last run. I think that's a real tribute from the judges. Well, the competitors are heading down the hill to celebrate, and I'll tell you that Chuck Patterson was something else today. What impressed you most this last day, Kim?
Well, I think, Chaco, because I'm a gal, I have to say Morgan LaFonte's backflip was absolutely beautiful.
She did stick that landing perfectly.
You know what else impressed me was the camaraderie and friendship of the competitors.
That's absolutely true. That and the fact that in this entire week of competition, we didn't even have one minor injury. That's a great note to end this thing on. For Rob Delorier and Kim Reichhelm, I'm Chaco Moeller saying farewell from Squaw Valley, USA, and the All Mountain Extremes. See you next time.
Long ago in a dusty village full of